The recent drone attack on Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's private residence in Caesarea marked a significant escalation in the ongoing conflict between Israel and Hezbollah, underscoring the reach and boldness of the Iran-backed militant groups. Though no casualties resulted from the attack and Netanyahu and his wife were not present, the incident sends a strong symbolic message from Hezbollah, signaling that even high-profile targets are within reach. The Israeli military's inability to intercept one of the three drones before it struck the residence highlights vulnerabilities in the nation's air defences, particularly in the face of persistent threats from Hezbollah and other Iran-aligned factions. And the fact that the drone was tracked but not neutralised before impact raises concerns about future security measures, especially given Hezbollah's statement hinting at potential future or further attempts. Netanyahu's response, framing the attack as a failed assassination attempt by Iran's proxies, was swift and resolute. His rhetoric positions the attack not just as a personal threat, but as part of a broader conflict against Israel's enemies, reinforcing his commitment to ongoing military operations. Meanwhile, Hezbollah's claim of responsibility was coupled with a declaration that negotiations would remain off-table while hostilities continued, suggesting that they are prepared for a prolonged conflict, which is unfortunate. The sooner the various parties can get round a table and can start discussing a possibility of a two-state solution, which is the only solution available, the sooner this Middle Eastern crisis can be averted and quietened. This incident comes in the middle of an already fraught situation in the region, with thousands of lives lost in the crossfire between Israeli forces and Hezbollah in Lebanon and Hamas in Gaza. Hezbollah's drone strike serves both as a tactical maneuver and a psychological tactic, aiming to erode Israeli morale while bolstering their own image as a formidable resistance group. Israel's retaliatory strikes on Hezbollah's targets, including financial institutions tied to the group, are part of a broader military strategy to weaken Hezbollah's infrastructure. But Hezbollah's continued operations, including its public defiance following the drone attack, demonstrate the resilience and persistence of the group. This drone strike not only raises the stakes in the ongoing conflict, but also further complicates diplomatic efforts to de-escalate tensions in the region. As Hezbollah vows continued resistance and Israel pledges a heavy-handed response, the cycle of retaliation appears set to continue, with regional stability hanging in the balance.